Yo, it's your boy Marcus Morsini back with a video. Today we are doing the Road to Diamond for the MG82, and we have got to talk about this gun. I have so much to say. So you guys know I'm a big fan of the MG42, which has already been in the game. I have the Mythic for it. And the MG82 comes in, which is pretty much exactly like the MG42, but it's just slightly better from a all stats perspective, like ever so slightly, right? But the MG42 has a Mythic, which pretty much infinitely makes it better, right? The Mythic MG42, A, it looks phenomenal, B, it makes the gun a whole lot better, right? This gun does not have a Mythic, right? So it doesn't really have any qualities that make it good outside of the fire rate, right? Let's break down the MG82 right here. What does it do well? Well, it shoots really fast. That's it. It does that very well. What does it do bad? Well, it's got a little bit of recoil that can be problematic if you don't run the right attachments. It's got bad handling. It's got bad mobility. It's got bad iron sights. It's got terrible damage. It's got terrible damage range. I think I pretty much covered everything, right? That's all the stats you got for it. One of them is great. The rest of them are absolutely ass, right? The big one being in our current meta right now in 2025 COD Mobile, USS9 Mobile, whatever you want to call it. This type of gun does not do well. This is not the kind of gun you want to have, right? It's guaranteed to 5-shot kill, right? Now it does shoot fast, right? And that's nice, right? You'll see in this game, it shoots fast, and that is helpful, right? That's what makes the MG42 good, is it shoots fast, right? But that one, the MG42, you can put on a recoil booster and a rapid fire barrel and shoot insanely fast, right? And that speeds up to TTK, right? So it performs just like this gun, but shoots even faster than this gun, therefore making it a more viable option. Whereas this gun, it has no chance unless you hit a headshot or two headshots, honestly, because the headshot damage multiplier for this gun is non-fucking existent. It is ass, right? Absolute dog shit doo-doo ass, right? You think of the headshot multiplier for guns like the Odin, right? The Odin headshot multiplier is like, I don't know, it's for like 72 to the head. You're guaranteed to 2-tap. How are you supposed to deal with that gun with this gun, right? They're going to kill you in 2 shots. It does not matter how slow the gun shoots if they can kill you in 2 shots. It doesn't matter. The gun can shoot slow as shit. It kills in 2 bullets. That's it, right? There's no way that it's a fully automatic gun with a 4-second, delay in between shots, right? That's just not the case. So it's going to kill in 2 bullets. Odds are they're going to hit one of the first 3 shots, so they're going to kill you because you have to hit them 5 times, and if they're at any range outside of, I believe, I think after 20 meters, it hits for 18 to the body. So that means you're going to have to hit them 6 times. 6 times to kill them. That's fucking insane, right? And in today's game, that doesn't work. You can't do that, right? The USS9 kills in 3 shots every time at almost every range. Right now, a little bit farther out, it's gotten nerfed a couple times, but then you 4-tap. That's honestly fine because it has no recoil, it doesn't move, it's insanely broken, it's got insane mobility, it's great. This gun has none of that. All it does is shoot fast. And so it drives me nuts using this gun in ranked because it's a lot like the MG42 without the pros of having the insane fire rate. Now, it does have a great fire rate, it's just missing something, right? I guarantee you if a Mythic got released for this gun, it would be right next to the MG42, right? It would be right next to it because you would get rid of this god-awful iron sight that we currently have, right? You would get a nice, clean, pay-to-win iron sight. One of the 3 will be pay-to-win, whichever one it might be. And you would be able to better hit shots at range. It would be easier to pre-aim, easier to look down. Everything would generally be easier to use. Probably less visual recoil, just like all the Mythics seem to have. And bada bing, bada boom, the gun will perform a lot better. Now, there was a leaked Mythic a while back that popped up right before the MG42 Mythic dropped, right? It was supposed to be a warship, like some sort of warship Mythic with like something in the back, right? It ended up being the MG42, the campaign, right? And it had like a little boat in the back, but the tanks on the side, what the campaign currently is. But we thought it was a warship. Then the tier 50 battle pass Mythic drops for this Not this. Not tier 50 Battle Pass Mythic. The tier 50 Battle Pass blueprint for the MG82 drops this season, right? And it's a ship. It's a great design, right? But it's not a mythic. And the iron sights on that are honestly worse than the ones that are on the base version of it, right? It's bad. They're open-ended at the top, but they got so much pointy crap sticking out that it just doesn't feel good. It feels weird. And this base version honestly feels better. So what good does it do us, right? Now, that pretty much kind of solves all my problems with the MG82, right? It's not usable, right? If you're a ranked grinder and you're using this gun, you're kind of wasting your time. There's so many better options in this thing. This is not even, I would honestly say this is not a top 3 LMG in the game right now, right? The MG42 is still the best because you can increase the fire rate to an insane degree, right? The next ones are probably the ones that 3-tap. Honestly, like you can use the Holger successfully. You can still run the no stock disabled Holger has been an option for since it came into the game, right? I mean, we remember how broken it once was. It's still viable now. Disabled is absolutely stupid. And no stock, as much as they nerfed it, it's not enough. So that's probably the second best LMG. The UL is probably the third. It has 3-shot potential and it shoots fast enough. So that's pretty good. I'm pretty sure the PKM is pretty solid as well if you can get used to using it. I think at one point in time that was a viable option as well. So there are a bunch of LMGs that are better than this one. This one just shoots fast. And the damage range, I mean, it's almost like a troll from the developers. That's how I think of it, right? They put it to where at point blank range, you hit for 24 to the body. 24 plus 24 is 48. 48 times 2 is 96. 96 is 4 damage points below 100. That way you could get a 4-shot kill. It's like a troll because you know that you're going to have to hit him with that 5th shot. I cannot tell you how many times I have hit somebody with 4 bullets from this thing for 24 damage a pop and then had to hit one more and died. Right there. Right there. I almost died to that guy right there. If he wasn't weak, I would have lost that gunfight. There's a good chance. It's terrible. The reload. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Now, the good thing about the reload, if you don't know, you can reload, cancel it a portion of the way through, right? You need to watch when you're reloading the yellow bar as it crosses your gun. And as it crosses your gun and gets to the end, as soon as the numbers reset, you can go ahead and just ADS real quick. Just tap the ADS button or shoot a bullet and you will have finished the reload. You have canceled it, but you'll still have all the ammo, right? So that's a good thing because the reload animation is holy shit. It's forever and a half, man. When I was grinding this gun to get it diamond, I had to reload it. Every time I would reload it, I would lay down, turn away in the corner, and just wait. Like I would literally get up, go pee, come back, and then come back to the game. You know what I mean? Like it was that long. That's how slow this reload is. With that being said, I think I've covered almost every aspect of this gun except for the class setup. But let's talk about this gameplay. Playing ranked, I regret it. I told you I'm not playing much ranked now. I'm kind of done outside of the Road to Diamonds. So, you know, this is kind of the next time you'll probably see another Road to Diamond in a couple days for the Asval. But other than that, you know, I'm done with this thing. This is just not it, man. It's just the same guns. Everybody's using the same guns. And that's how ranked is supposed to be. But, like, in a game with 133 guns, like, you would think they would, you know, I don't know, nerf some. So, I just don't enjoy it. You know, this meta is completely anti-off meta guns. You know, like the Asval and the FR. Like, those are a couple of guns I'm working on getting diamond. They're terrible, right? This gun right here, it's kind of terrible. You know what I mean? This guy is just 3-tap beaming me everywhere. It's rough. It's hard out here for people trying to use some off-meta stuff. This was a nice clutch out of us, though. Like a 7v10 right here. Teammates are able to find some kills. I just sneak up here into this corner, hit a little route. He's coming off spawn. That's a freebie. And now I just get lost, right? I look for somebody else to chow. I get lost over here where nobody should be, except me, because I'm just going for spawn kills. Able to get another one. Catch weird timing. Look at this. I see him, he sees me, he taps me with that stupid ass Type 63, then gets drop shotted by a thumbs player. You know how embarrassing that is. And then that guy gets killed. So able to rip off 4 there at the end, pretty much go double positive. So pretty rough stuff, but it ended up making it work. Character looks dope. At least that looks stylish. You know what I mean? When I'm out here dealing with this BS. We're gonna look at the class setup right here, and agency suppressor. You have to run a suppressor unranked. If you're not, you're trolling. Match grade barrel. That's just better than the task force, in my opinion. Here's the blueprint right here. Look at this. Imagine if they turned this into like a destroyer battleship, right? A mythic destroyer battleship with, like, you got the anchor in the front, you got the boat thing in the back. You know what I mean? Turn the freaking magazine into a gigantic machine gun or something, or a bunch of lifeboats, and then turn the top in with the people running around. You know what I mean? Like fixing up the battleship. Make the inspect like the battleship's getting attacked. You know what I mean? Like, you ever seen the movie Battleship? Turn it into that. Perfect. Bada bing, bada boom, we're done. I'm just saying there's a lot of really cool ideas they could have. And with the big old LMG, I think there's a lot of space to use to make the Mythic really cool. Match grade, that's what I've been using. I think the Task Force has too much recoil. I feel like it makes the gun, like, actually genuinely difficult to hit shots at range. And you need to be able to hit shots at range with this thing, because you're going to have to hit them 6, 7, 8 times. And if you have to wall bang, don't even get me started on wall bang with this gun. It's absurdly bad. Field Agent foregrip, I feel like that helps you beam with this gun. Agency suppressor you must have. Match grade we already talked about. Airborne elastic wrap, I'm just running that because I want to ADS faster. And in ranked, I feel like having the extra ammo helps the 125 round, but it's probably advantageous just to run the bandit stock for the ADS movement speed and the sprint to fire speed overall. So that would be the best way to run it. I was kind of looking at the comparison here in this after the game, and it is better to run it that way. But, like, depending on the mode, you know what I mean? If I'm playing hardpoint, just give me the extra ammo. I'm going to spray it anyway. Domination, probably the same situation. But if I'm playing, like, TDM, control, or frontline, or even S&D, I'm probably just going to want the bandit stock. That way I can kind of focus on winning my 1v1 gunfights and things of that nature. With that being said, let me know your thoughts on this gun. Do you like this gun? I haven't seen anybody really say that they like this gun. And it's probably because this gun sucks in the game right now. Right? If this gun was any good at all, maybe people would like it. But I just think it's not the kind of gun that would fit this game and the type of TTK and the way this game plays, with everything killing in 2 shots, Type 63s killing in 1 shot. Like, it's just, it's terrible, honestly. I think I've pretty much summed it up. The ranked area of this game is terrible. It needs to be fixed when I'm dead. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications if you want to. Let me know what gun you want to see next on the road to Diamond after the Asval, because that's going to be the next one, because I got that new legendary Asval that came with my character. And yeah, it's been your boy Marcus Omorsini. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out of here. Peace.